Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today, me and Willie, we're in a new location, and we just came down to the brook here to get us some water to filter, and this is a new spot, new location, and you can see we're headed up that way. Now, it looks like rain today, and it's calling for some severe thunder showers. So, what I did, when we go back up to the top of the hill here, you'll see camp is all set up. Now, today I brought the iron wall because Willie's with me, and I put a tarp over top of the iron wall. And once we get up there, I'll give you guys a little tour and show you around. But like I said, this is a new location, and there's a lot of possibilities here. I mean, doesn't that look like a hammock camp right there? I know I talk about hammocks a lot, but I can't seem to get away from the tents for some reason or another. But anyway, come on, well, if you guys want to tag along, I will take you to our new location. Now guys, we're headed up a pretty good cliff here. And like I said, it's nice every once in a while to get yourself in a new location, especially like for me. I make our little videos together, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I wouldn't like camping in the same spot over and over again. So I don't think you guys, my viewers of the Badger Nation, would like to see different locations. So I do my best to keep it. Whew, I gotta take a little breather. Yeah, so basically, I've scouted this location about 2 weeks ago, me and Will. And Willie was rolling in something up by the tent. Blue. You know how dogs are. So Willie might be sleeping outside the mesh liner tonight. But anyways, yeah, I'm just trying to keep it fresh with the channel, and I like different locations, you know. As a camper guy, I don't get bored that way. This is a really, really nice one because we've got potential down there for some camps. We've got running water, and strategically we have camp in a very elevated position. Now guys, if you see orange ribbons here and there, that was me, because like I said, this is a new location, but till I get my bearings and things like that, I think there used to be an old blacksmith shop up here, probably 100 years ago. And I think that's why some of the land is pretty flat. You'll hear chainsaws there, guys, in the distance. There's a wood crew just out probably 3/4 of a kilometer, and I got dumped off today. My wife, she dropped me off, and here's our little camp. Now it took me about, oh shit, probably no more than 30 minutes to set this up. You guys probably know the drill. Our little chair. We got our little mesh liner in, and marting top backpack, a little badger laying on the ground, just because you never know. All kinds of animals in the woods, but I've never really had too much trouble from the four-legged ones, I guess. Yeah. Check this out, guys. Oh, get the glove off. Get out there, Will. So yeah, we might eat a few raspberries here. And we got our camp all set up. And we got a little tarp over top. And like I said, guys, it's supposed to rain this afternoon, some good thunder showers, things like that. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to get myself maybe a little coffee. A little too early to eat lunch. Willie! Buck! He's exploring. Good boy. So anyways, yeah, I'll bring you back, guys, in a little bit. If it starts to rain, which it's supposed to. And we'll sit under our little tarp here and enjoy the rain. I'm going to go hang the food bag up, though. And that's about it for now, guys. It's really nice if you can get ahead of the rain like this. It sure makes life a lot easier. I am wet just because of the frickin' weather we've been having. I think we're having a heat wave or something. Holy. And I wanted to get out today because tomorrow it's also a chance of showers, but it's supposed to feel like 44. Like, that's just crazy, like muggy. So we decided, me and Will, to come today and try to get ahead of the rain, and so far so good, guys. So we're going to get a little bit of wood just in case. We can have a little fire. And yeah, we already done a little reconnaissance day before yesterday. Didn't see too much animal poop laying around the woods here, so it's pretty friggin' relaxing, guys, just listening to that wind right now. But anyways, I'll get back to you guys in a little bit, and I'll just go take care of a few chores. Most of the camp is set up. Yeah. And maybe I'll bring you guys back. We'll get a little coffee going or something in a bit. Have us some lunch. Okay, guys, until later. Well, guys, I was mucking around the woods, me and Willie, and I found this old Irving Velcro can, and the bottom was pretty well rusted out of it. So we made ourselves a little fireplace. So it goes to show you guys, you know, even though it's been years and years, because wood crews haven't used metal cans in quite a few years. They've been plastic. I just took the ends out here. Look, guys. And yeah, I'm thinking, by the old frig, we might have got ourselves a fire pit. Well, not really a fire pit, but maybe a fireplace, we could say. So we're just going to let that burn some, and it actually seems to work pretty good, and I don't think it's going to harm my tarp, and I could pull it out a ways anyway, because I'll give you a view here from where this is. That's our tarp, but let's see if I can get you guys back here to see the whole thing. Oh yeah, that'll be good. So this guy's in there. I gave him a little bath down at the brook the best I could. I used the soap that was in my my go bag. I have a little bit of dish soap, so I use that to give him a little wash, because he had an awful smell to him. So I'm thinking I'm going to go just get a little bit of wood, guys. It's pretty much dinner time right on the pin right now, guys. 12 right on, a little bit after actually. And like I said, we've got our camp all set up. This was just a little test here. I wanted to see, after I found that can, if I could use it. Well, I think that answers the question. I mean, for something that it was already here on the ground. And you can see it's burnt off the ink, or paint, whatever it was. And I mean, I don't think this old can will do too many fires, but you know what? It'll probably do one or two. So yeah, we're going to gather a little bit of wood, and then I think me and Will is going to have a little bite to eat a little later on. I just brought a few MREs today. I think I brought Willie his kibbles, but I might make Willie an MRE today. He likes that. He's having a pretty good time. And because his little sleeping bag has been on back order with Amazon, I brought one of my under quilts for the hammock, and I'm going to let him use that. That's another reason why I kind of gave him a bath, because he had that stink to him, and I didn't really want to get that on my under quilt, but you know, we want him to be comfortable and warm. So yeah. You just never know what you're going to find in the woods, guys. Like, I mean, really, like, a little imagination and You have to forgive me, guys. I don't have the best equipment to work with in the way of filming. And I'll tell you the truth, I don't really want it. Because I'll tell you the truth about my videos, guys. I don't make videos to make videos. I don't know if that makes sense. I enjoy camping, and that will always be first. And that's why my videos aren't super pretty. They're raw. But they're raw, but they're real. You know, I'm not gonna come out here and try to sugarcoat this into something that's not. Yes, it's fun, it is, but like I said, I was soaking wet just getting up in here today, carrying the gear. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, that's not for everybody. You're gonna feel grimy and greasy till you go home and jump in that shower. That's just the way it is. And if you put wood smoke on top of that, me personally, I don't mind it. I can do it for a day or two. But like I said, you sweat out in the woods, guys, and I want to show you that you do. And I mean, I don't want to insult anybody's intelligence. I think you guys that's been out around it doing this kind of thing, you probably already know that. So I'm not giving you a big news flash there, guys. But like I said, this is a really nice location, and I'm pretty freaking happy with it. Like I said, we can hear some wood cutters, and you can hear the road off in the distance, but I mean, you know what? It's pretty hard to go in this world where you're not going to hear anything like that today. I mean, there's four-wheelers, there's side-by-sides everywhere in the woods. So, maybe if I'd have had this hobby 20 years ago, she'd have been, you could have heard a pin drop out here, but it's just the way of the world, guys. And like I said, I'm lucky that I still have a place I can go, and this piece of ground here is just, it's crazy nice how level it is. And there's another one there, and there's another one up there. There's another one just down here, right below the ribbon. And that's another thing now, as I go out tomorrow, on my way out, I will be removing the ribbons, you see, because I got my bearings now and I pretty much know where I'm going, so I don't need all of these on there. And that's why I didn't even tie it tight. So anyways, yeah, I'm kind of rambling about that freaking old stove, or stove, whatever you want to call it, but I'm pretty freaking happy with that. For something that we found out in the woods, and a little bit of a modification with a multi-tool. Yes, sir. So you know what we're going to do tonight, guys. Come here, Will. Prizes. Prizes. I tell him prizes. He makes sure to expedite. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to go get some wood, and if we get a shower or something there, we'll bring you back. But I'm going to go and do a little bit more work. I was really lucky here, guys. I mean, look, without a doubt, you can see that's dead standing. And the only thing that's like this stuff here, the only reason this is so good is because it was actually not even in the ground anymore, but it was leaning up against another tree. And that's the thing about the standing. The water will just go down and your wood is dry. So yes, sir, that is what we will do. We're going to go on a mission, me and Willie, and we're going to get us some wood. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit, okay? Later, guys. Well, guys, it's a friggin' nice day, considering the weatherman said it was supposed to be severe thunder showers today, and it did look like it this morning when I got here. But we're not going to complain, you know. The rain makes for nice videos, and I don't mind camping in the rain, especially if I can get ahead of the rain. I mean, but anyways, if it rains, we're ready, Willie and I, and it is a beautiful day, guys. The sun is out, and it's hard to tell with this canopy, well, where I am, but there doesn't seem to be too many clouds in the sky. But I mean, I can't really see here. I'm pretty closed in. I've been just throwing a little bit of stuff in here, in this little bugger, just to keep the smoke going for Willie and I. Come here, bud. Will. And I went and got a little bit more wood. I'll probably go get some more later. Come on, bud. Get out there. That's where the stink is, bud. Lay down. Good boy. No, that's Dad's fork. Lay down. Good boy. Good boy. So yeah, total sunshine. But I finally cooled down. I was soaking wet. It's so muggy and humid. And I really did. I tried. I'd get out here, you know, because I said, Jesus, it's going to rain, you know, and I wanted to get another good rain on film if I could, on video. But you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm still camping. I'm still in the bush. And I'm so fortunate that I found this place, because this place is, well, if you ever hear me talk about the honey hole, that's what I'm going to call this place, because there's a few good camp spots here that we could use on the different types of tents. We could use this one. We could use the new Snug Pack Ionosphere hammock. Well, I only hammocked once this summer, and it was a personal thing, and I didn't videotape it. It was just a quick overnighter just right out behind the house, and I didn't feel like monkeying around with video cameras and tripods and stuff like that. I just wanted to go and just kick back, so I did that. That's about probably a month and a half ago now, guys. But anyways, I'll bring you back later on if something eventful happens. I'm just going to sit here and camp and enjoy ourselves, Willie and I, and try not to heat up too much, because I finally started to not sweat, so I'm going to try to stay that way. Now that the work is done, it's just, we'll go down and get some water before supper, but it's really early. And we'll have some lunch here soon. But anyways, until then, guys, I'll check in a bit later. And like I said, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. If you like our videos, click the like button. If you like them, leave me some comments. You know what I mean? Like I try. It's like I said before, guys, my videos aren't pretty. They're kind of raw, but that's what it is out here. You know, I mean, I'm not going to put more time into video than I am into camping, because to me that wouldn't even make no sense. I mean, I camped before I videoed, you know, so. But I want you guys to just, I do it my way, because if you see me sweating, well, there's a reason for that, guys. Like I said, it's not, it makes nice videos, but there's a certain truth to it all too, and I want you guys to, you know, if you ever do this, that kind of thing, I want you to be able to kind of know what you're getting into, not no big surprises or anything like that. Yeah. So anyways, I'll bring you back in a bit, guys. Okay. Okay guys, we're just getting some MREs going here. I got a hash brown and potatoes with bacon and peppers and onions. And Willie has a taco pasta with sauce. That's what Willie's going to have. And we've got the heaters in here. Add a little bit of water. Whoa. And that is hot. We'll let those heat up really nice. And I got a new piece of kit. It's not really a lantern. It's kind of like a candle, really. And you just turn it on here and you adjust it here. And like I said, it's just a small little light, but it gives a little glow around camp. I just wanted to light it just to show you guys. It came in this little white thing. I got it off Amazon. I think it was like 20 bucks. I just wanted it for around camp, like you can move. You know, it doesn't. Because I used to bring a candle and put in there. And another reason why I wanted this was because we always have these park canisters. And, well, you never want to run out when you're in the bush with your park canisters. So this is what I plan on using my park canisters for. Because this is low consumption. So, it's cloudy. Hot chocolate. Phone calls when you're camping. Gotta love technology, eh guys? So we have some frosted brown cinnamon toaster pastry. And I don't know what this is. I'm thinking it might be some sort of bread. My. No, it's not. It's an actual hash brown. Man, I bet it would have been good hot. That's neat. Oh, sorry. I thought it was a piece of bread. You can smell it, huh? I'm really glad I found that can. I think Willie's is ready. And these things here, these are the little heaters that come with these meals, guys. I bought, about 2 years ago, I bought a case of MC Star. That's a brand name. And I bought a case of the MC Star. And then I bought a case of these. And these ones all come with these heaters. Now, these things are toxic. If you guys ever buy MREs and you get the heaters, Jesus, they're hot too. This thing will get crazy hot. Like, I'm thinking 350 at least degrees, and that'll stay that way for probably 15 minutes. And I mean, it does depend on the weather, but you'll get 10 or 15 minutes of definitely enough to heat your stuff. Now, every once in a while, you'll get a dud. The heater will be a dud. It happens. But these are certainly not a dud. This I don't put inside my tent because it's toxic. It's like putting a Tim's tray in there. It's not something you want to do, guys. So I'm going to just leave this part out, but everything else I am going to burn in my little rigger here. And mine's taking a little bit more time to heat. So I am going to take advantage of Willie's heater still giving off a substantial amount of heat. So we will cook this bugger. Two sides. Okay, buddy. You ready for some lunch? Thrasher's still here, guys. Enjoy, big guy. Save that for later. We're going to eat our Pop-Tart. Frosted brown sugar cinnamon toaster pastry. It feels like the rain's coming, guys. So we're just going to finish up here, eating, clean up camp. and we'll bring you guys back. We get some rain. Good, bud. I'm glad you guys could come with me today. It was some friggin' hot lugging this stuff in here. I had that Martin top, 65, and I had my little tan SOG backpack. I just had the tent and the tarp in that. It's not that it was heavy, but like, and then I had a grocery bag, material grocery bag, with just like some Tim trays and stuff like that, because I said today Willie doesn't have a sleeping bag, so I'm going to let him use one of my underquilts for the hammock. And I got his little blue styrofoam mat to lay on. It's not going to be cold, but it's cold on the ground if he doesn't have something to lay on. So he's had his pasta, and I'm going to have my eggs. And yeah, what a beautiful place this is. So many camp spots. I always told you guys on my videos, if you watch my videos, that you know, it's not easy in the woods to try to find 10 or 15 feet of flat ground, but holy, I stand corrected. Up here, I mean, just coming in, I counted probably 4 places that I could put that. And probably the next camp I do up here, I'm going to bring the snug pack and try to get Willie in there in the little ionosphere, because that's a really nice little tent. And if you guys watch my videos, you'll see I did a little stealth video there. Pretty well. An urban stealth camp, kind of. It's not like the guys in the UK do. Those guys do a really good job. And mine was just, it was an excuse to get out in the tent. Come here, bud. It was an excuse to try out the new tent. Come on, bud. So anyway, guys, if we get some rain, I'll bring you back later. And thanks for coming with. I appreciate it. Well, guys, it's 9:30. We are definitely going to get some rain by morning. But I'm just enjoying my little fires here, my little lantern. It's not really a lantern, it's more of a, I just call it a waxless candle. Willie's laying in there in the tent. I made our beds. And I'm just enjoying this fire, guys. Had a coffee. I'm just going to let this burn down, and then I'm probably going to call it a night. Like I said earlier, I'm going to try to be out of here by noon tomorrow, because it's supposed to be friggin' muggy. I scouted this place about 3 weeks ago, and I just couldn't wait to get up here. Nice fire and an old tin can, guys. I didn't put it there, but might as well make some kind of a use out of it. It is beautiful here. I actually can breathe now. It's cooler, a little bit cooler. Like I said, I'm not used to that kind of heat, like humping gear. But that's what makes it worth it, guys. If it was easy, it wouldn't be as much fun for me. I do need a challenge. And finding new camping spots is great. Keeps me, and I'm not going to lie to you guys, I mean, my little channel's only been up and running a couple months, and I'm pretty friggin' happy with my little channel. It's been my new hobby, for sure. The video part, the camping part was always my hobby. But the wind's picking up a bit. I'm not sure how long this camp video is going to be, guys, but it could be a little long, you never know. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys go, and me and Will's going to turn in pretty soon as this dies down for the night, and we will touch base in the morning, unless we get some good rain or some thunder and lightning. Maybe I would try to get some of that on video, but we'll see. The breeze is definitely cooling down, guys. It's kind of like when I did my little urban stealth camp kind of thing. Just before the rain come in, the air was cold. Well, cool, quite cool. And then the rain came, and it lasted probably 10-15 minutes, just a real good downpour, and then that was it. Sometimes that's worse because everything around is just nasty and wet after that. I'd rather see it once it starts just rain. But anyways, that's my 2 cents worth about it all. And I'm glad you guys are here with me. Morning, guys. Just had a little bit of wood left over from last night. We didn't have any rain, guys. We did have some thunder in the distance last night. And we did have one little event happen to us last night. We went to bed, and just before we went to bed last night, I thought we could hear something down to the left of our camp. Down here over the hill, there's another little hill right here. And so Willie didn't hear it. And we went to bed. It was probably 11 o'clock. And we no sooner got in bed, guys, and I could hear it behind us. Of course, Willie heard it that time. So Willie goes to DEFCON 4, and he sits up in the liner beside me, and he's got a serious growl and a serious bark. Whoa. Oh, he hears me talking about him now. He was inside because I left the liner unzipped this morning, and I rolled it so we could get out. Because the last time I took him camping, on that video, when I yelled, "Wait, Bucky, wait," before he goes outside, is because I had the little heater going, and I didn't want the guy to burn himself. So the only thing I left last night, and I don't recommend this, but I had it in the tent for a little tiny light. And I just had that down like this. Now, these aren't recommended inside, but I had both my flaps open. And around the tent, it's probably an inch, in some places 2 inches off the ground, so there's tons of ventilation. And this thing, it's still on the same part as last night. So, I think it was for $24 or $25, this little unit here. And you can buy the actual little torches that go on there, little lanterns, but they have mantles. And I didn't want to have to run the risk of, you know, mantles and things like that out here in the bush. And this is just simplicity, plug and play. They do recommend, though, not to put the flame above the ring. And it's just about there right now. So yeah, getting back to the deer story. I'm sorry, guys. We went to bed. So Will, he sat up beside of me because there is enough room for two of us in that liner. The iron wall actually has a really nice, roomy, partial liner in it. Me and Willie get in there and no problem. And it's nice because Willie's a big dog, but he'll cuddle right in next to me, you know. So he sat up and he did his DEFCON 4 bark just to let Dad know somebody breached the perimeter, Dad. And all the deer, I think, wanted to do was cross. Usually with camping, wild camping, if you keep an eye on your surroundings, usually the only way an animal will monkey around with you is if you're between them and where they want to go. That's what I found. I learned that, you know, over the years. Come on, bud. Come on, Will. Willie. Come on, boy. And the deer came in, and Willie made a little bit of noise, but it went over here behind us, and there's a little valley just over here on the other side of the cedar tree. And it went down in there, and that was it. It didn't come back. It wasn't like that one I had the story of where it just kept coming back and blowing like that. It didn't do that. It just wanted to. And I yelled a couple times, big deep, you know, ooh, kind of thing. Come on, bud. But everything on the outside is just the way me and Willie left it. Good boy. He's got all his bed in there and his mats in there. And now he's on that sleeping bag in there. Doesn't matter as long as he's not wet. And even if he's wet, I brought a great big huge microfiber towel that rolls up. I always pack those. I've got a face cloth in my go bag. And I've got I also have a towel. And the towel folds up about this big around, but it's huge, like it's huge. Those are handy. So anyway, guys, we're just going to hang around here and enjoy the morning. I love my mornings when I can't. Despite the noise from the road in the distance, you know, and all that, because right around it's 20 after 7. So you can see it's a Thursday today. Life starts again. You can hear it. What a nice little frickin' hobo stove. That was, wow. That was a jackpot. And you wouldn't believe the heat from this thing. Like, I wish I would find this thing when I wintertime camp. Like, I wish I would have found something like that, because I really would have had an outside fire. Because in the wintertime when I camp, guys, I usually never have a fire outside, because I put so much effort and time into, sorry guys, I put so much work and time into gathering wood that I don't want to waste wood by, you know, for the fire. A little bit spreading this morning. Didn't do that last night. But yeah, it takes so much time and effort into preparing your wood for your stove, because like last night, I don't know if you guys saw the little pile I had here. I only used the Boreal 21 for maybe 2 pieces of dead standing that I cut up like this. They were only about that big around. The rest is just stuff I found laying around. And because, I guess it was because the fire was contained in there or something, it freaking lasted a long time. Each little piece of wood you put in would just, and the heat is, so yeah, that would be a nice thing to have in the wintertime, because you could actually sit and get heat from your fire instead of it just going straight up like that. But that's down the road. You guys subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell notification. You'll be notified when the badger starts camping in the snow. In reality, wintertime camping, late fall camping is the best. No bugs, no heat. Number 3. 80%, 85%, maybe these are just numbers guessing off the top of my head, 85% less people in the bush. And for me, the less people out here, the better. It's not, I'm not antisocial, but this is my zen. I can hear it in the distance, because that's what, you know, the geography allows me to do. That's why I can get out as much as I do, because I don't really need to go. I'm always within a, from my house, I'm usually like within a 6 to 10 kilometer radius. And now that, well, one of my good buddies, that's why I'm here. He heard about what happened to my daughter's Jeep and things, and he really thought I was going to quit doing my little channel. And I know he's my buddy, but he was one of the first to subscribe, and he come down and he was trying to, you know, charge me a little bit. And thus he told me about the honey hole, and he owns this too. So, I mean, he's a great guy. He lets me camp on his land. He actually felt bad that my daughter's Jeep got vandalized on his land, I think. And I mean, it's just the way it is. Like, it's nothing to do with that guy. I mean, he's a great guy. Him and his wife, they let me use their land. I don't destroy their land. They know that property. They let me use their land. He always told me ever since I was young, he said, just treat it like it's your own. And I have. I respect. All you little badgers out there, if you're watching, learn respect. 8 times out of 10, if you give respect, you'll get it back, guys. When I was a little badger, I lived with my Grammy. I used to call her Nan. You know, I'm not going to talk about her too much because I get emotional even though she's been dead for, oh God, a long, long time. I was a young man when she passed. And I'll give you the censored version in case there's kids watching, but my grandmother always told me, you'll get more with a teaspoon of sugar than a truckload of poop. And she meant by the way you come across people. And I took that advice. And for the most part, I agree. It works pretty well. But anyways, I'm rambling, guys. So me and Will, we're just going to hang out here a while. And break down camp eventually, like it's early. I'm going to have a coffee or two. And yeah, enjoy the morning. So until next time, guys, I don't know what the camp will be. We never did do the hammock on the mountain yet. But I will tell you guys, I know I said it on my stealth camp, my urban stealth camp, about the heat. I complained about it, and then I come around about a week later, and here I am again in this. Like doing this right here is nothing, it's easy, but it's when you go to start moving and things. But anyways, I don't know what the next camp will be, but it will be one. It will be something. So anyways, guys, I know I probably said it before, but if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, please. It's free. And click the bell button if you to be notified. I mean, leave some comments if you like my videos, you know, if you, or even if you don't like them, you can leave a comment. But I mean, if you like them, subscribe. And that tells me and Willie, you know, people kind of don't mind too much what we do. And like I said before, on this video, I kind of emphasized about my videos being raw. They're not really pretty and things like that. But you know what? That's camping. It's real. You know, it's not MGM out here. Badger Nation, man. Anyways, to all you guys subscribed, I'm over 120 subscribers strong. Thank you. That's the Badger Nation, guys. The great Pine Badger Nation. You starting somewhere. Makes me very happy. It shows me encouragement. It shows me support. Awesome. Thank you very much. And even if you guys, the guys that are watching this video and you don't subscribe, I still like to thank you for watching my videos. There's billions of them out there. You clicked mine. Maybe it was a mistake, but thanks anyway. So anyway, guys, thank you very, very much. It was a good camp with a little bit of excitement with the deer. But no harm, no foul. He got to where he's going to go, and Willie laid right back down and went right to sleep. He's such a good boy. So anyways, thank you guys.